Hey, it's Follow Through Time. I'm Pastor Fred. Great to have you with us. Hit that subscribe button and share this with a friend. Let a friend know. Put it on your social. Do any of those things. That would be awesome because we're listening to God. We're living for Him. We want everyone to have this hope. And today we're going to talk about just an amazing story from John chapter 4, verse 39. This is Jesus with the Samaritan woman at the well. Now, little background. Samaritans were people who lived up north from where Jesus, from like where Jerusalem was, let's say, if you're looking at the Holy Land. And so those people, who lived way up north there, they had kind of intermarried with people who were not Jewish, who did not really worship God. So they were seen by Jewish people as second-class citizens, and they also saw the people who in Jerusalem and in that area as sort of like, hey, who do you think you are? So there's not good blood there. So Jesus goes out to a woman who's at a well, and you may have seen that conversation. It's in John chapter 4. He tells her all about her life. She tries to push him aside. She tries to say, hey, you shouldn't really be talking to me. That's, and she's trying to put up the walls, but Jesus just tears him down, tears him down, tears him down. He wants her to know about the living water, right? And he's connecting in with what she's doing. She's there to draw water from this well, and she's there all by herself because she lives a life of shame. And so Jesus doesn't hide any of that. That's her story. And she is just blown away that he knows her story without ever having met her. So she's like, whoa, the only conclusion you have is that this is God, right? This is the promised one that's come. And Jesus lets her know, right, that that's who He is. And she says in verse 439, actually, we see that she goes out and just tells everybody. In fact, many Samaritans from that town believed in Jesus because of the woman's testimony. And what she kept saying was, He told me everything that I ever did. And what He did after telling her everything that He ever did, the key thing, I think, the thing that impacted her life and then impacts our life is that God knows all of it, the dark stuff, the stuff that we would never want to share with anyone else, and yet He loves us. And yet He's still saying, hey, I want you to have this thing. I want you to have this life. I want you to have this forgiveness. Doesn't matter how dark it got. Doesn't matter how bad it feels and how bad it is right now. He says, I love you. I died for you. And I want you to know that that's what this woman experienced, because everybody else, down to the last person, like pretty much just heap shame on her every day, reminding her of her past. She was going out there going, look, I'm no longer going to be led by that. My past is no longer going to own me. It's no longer going to rule me. Now I am, right? I've met Jesus, and that changed everything. And I pray that that's your story. In fact, I want you to take some time today. Look at what is your story. Like, where are you at when it comes to God and what He's done for you? Because when somebody asks you about your church or about your faith, that's what you tell them, right? Not some script, not something that you read in a book, but your story. But like, what does your past look like? And how is Jesus taking care of that? Like, how do you see it now? Do you have that freedom? Because I think there's a lot of people that need to know, and they want to hear that God is real. And they're going to hear it through you. They're going to hear it through me. And I pray that we take the time to listen and also to speak for Him. All right? I'm thinking God's going to do some amazing things through this, and what God is doing in your life is just going to make a difference in the world around you and the people around you. All right? Have a great day. I'll talk to you next time.